most recommended website, and because it's the Hour of Code coming up in a couple of weeks' time, we're actually going to look at code.org. Now, this is a site that we've used for quite a few years. It is very, very robust. There is a lot of stuff on here. I'm going to sign in on the teacher account first, and then I'm going to show you what the children's accounts look like. If there are any budding coders out there, I have added all teachers and teaching assistants, so you can actually do some of these courses yourself or with your children. They are quite quite engaging, and there is a level of challenge in there as well. So I've logged in on the teacher side of things, but I can still access all of the sections. It does go up to university level standard in terms of coding and algorithms, and I'll show you one or two other quite clever, quite impressive things that they can do. So we've got every year group, and they have got a different course. So Pre-Reader Express is obviously for children that aren't able to read. Course A and Course B are kind of simpler ones, less reading involved, and then the Express course for Key Stage 2 becomes more advanced and is looking at more technical and difficult programming and algorithms. If I just jump into Year 5, for example, because some year groups have used this in previous years, so the Year 5 children, when they were in Year 4, did access code.org, and you can see their progress. So you can see that in Lesson 1, for example, Dance Party, which I'm going to jump in and show you that in a few minutes. Elena completed that, and quite a few other children did at least some parts of it. But then when we go further along, nobody's got right the way through. Each course is roughly an hour, thereabouts. Within a course, there are, as you see, lots of different steps to it. So course 7, you've got 12 steps in there. For lesson 8, it's 13 steps with 2 challenges at the end. Lesson 9, there's only 6 steps, so it kind of varies, and you can see children's progress throughout. Okay, so lots of people haven't got this far in Year 5, but if I go back to the earlier lessons, so here we are in Lesson 2 and Lesson 3, you've got lots more people have completed tasks. Okay, let's jump back to view all sections, and let's have a quick look at what one of the courses is. So the Pre-Reader Express, let's have a quick look at the continue lesson on that one. So this is what the children will see, and I'll talk about how you log in. So it starts incredibly simple, click to block. So this is, as I said, for Key Stage 1 reception children without very much reading needed. This can be read to them as well. I can't see that. There you go, I can see it now. So if I press that, it will read out the instructions. Click the block, and then we've got some success. Okay. So if I press continue there, and if I jump to later on, just wait for that to load. So drag the block to the target. So simple clicking, dragging, manipulating skills. If I jumped further on, we are now doing some sequencing. Okay, so we've got to put them in to the right order, and you've got that. It shows in the background what it looks like. You can drop them back in if you don't want them. Okay, and we've got to put them together for sequencing. So that is the one for Key Stage 1 children. I'm just going to jump into Year 6's. This also is the way that the children access the Hour of Code. They have a picture password, which they will have a login picture for. So if I jump to Year 6, in fact, it's kept me logged in, so let's sign out of that. And let's try again now and see if it will let me go through as a child. There we go. So we can choose our name. So I'm going to choose this child because she has left. And you see that there are secret pictures, so every child has a different picture to log in. There's no benefit to children logging in as somebody else because all they are able to do is complete some levels. They can't actually do anything else working on it. This is good as well. I have a partner at my computer because then you choose who the partner is and you both get the progress points for it. So if they are working in pairs, they can press on that. So it's asking for age. Come after that. There we go, your age. So Year 6 will be 10 or 11 years old. And then dance party, if I go on to, so the first one, you see the different shapes of these buttons. The kind of diamond shape is a video tutorial. So we go on to the lesson 2. The dance party one is one that children do really enjoy working on. It starts with a very simple drag and drop it in. Make a new cat at the centre. We can change the cat to a different character. We can change where they end up. So bottom example, when I press run, set up, we will then have our character in the bottom and it's the sloth. Okay. If I hit continue, just to show the kind of progress where we get to, so we've got now video dance party that talks you through the next kind of steps. Let's jump to lesson 15. Obviously we expect the children to work their way through step by step. So now on here you can choose the background effects, you can make a new, there are lots of other different types of dancers. We can go to here, choosing a different song. We can add in more than one dancer, so make 6 new aliens, for example, and let's have a look at that. So we've got our ice cream spirals, we've got aliens around the centre, we've got the bear in the middle, and then you can also add, let's finish that, and let's replay a moment. We can also add in how they dance. So you've got lots more options here. If I go jump back to lesson 2, you can see the progression going on. So there you go, it's literally just one drag and drop. As you build up through the levels, there are going to be more and more options and more kind of flexibility in how you're creating it. So this is just lesson 1. If I hit the more button here, you have got Angry Birds, you've got Scrat from Ice Age, not sure who Laurel is, Minecraft possibly. You've got Star Wars characters, there really is Anna and Elsa from Frozen, Minecraft again. There really is something for everybody. So yeah, more Minecraft. Some of them might just be characters, so it says B. Don't know whether that's a character that is from anything or it's just literally a bee. Let's find out. Yes, it's just a bee. But you can see that the level of difficulty has risen and risen, and there are more options, there are more kind of functionality, more algorithms, more scripting involved. And as I said, not that anybody has to, but you have access to do these classes as well yourself. Okay, so that is essentially code.org. How the children get to it, they can access it at home, they can access it in school. Hopefully you'll find time to be able to complete some of the activities in school with your class, and it works. The website works on tablets and on laptops. It's probably the screens are too small to work on phones, but definitely it works on tablets, so iPads or any other tablet for that matter would be good for it. Okay, and that is my recommended website for this week.